right, folks. There once was a guy on Twitter, though, who tried to tell us that the game was rigged. He said that those rigging the game hated you and that he was the only thing standing in the way. Then they kicked him off Twitter and Facebook. But why? Because he was right. This is less about the system and more about the people who are trying to keep us quiet about it, all in the name of, unity and stuff. That's been pretty much the theme of this administration to date, but they don't really give a damn about unity. That would require a universal set of standards that, we all could unify around. That doesn't exist. There's two sets of rules, one for liberals and one for conservatives. If you're a liberal, like New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, you can encourage punching people in the face. If you're a liberal, like California Congresswoman Maxine Waters, you can call for members of President Trump's cabinet to be harassed in public.
You get out and you create a crowd, and you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
If you're a liberal, like President Biden, you can say you'd want to beat the hell out of Trump.
The press always asks me, don't I wish I were debating him? No, I wish we were in high school, I could take him behind the gym. That's what I wish.
If you're a liberal, like California Congresswoman Jackie Speer, you can call for Republicans to be labeled as terrorists. However, if you're a conservative, having any questions about election integrity, owning a gun, or, encouraging people to march peacefully and patriotically maybe, then you're canceled. Gone. Got to get out of here. This is historically true, 100%. So why does the left fight us so hard to shut us down? It's very simple. We as conservatives are right on every major policy issue, and liberals are wrong. Those people who censor us are not intellectually capable of debating things on the merits of their beliefs. They would lose every time. The conservative ideology has created more wealth and prosperity than any government equality mandate ever. And you know what? As you're watching right now, here's a challenge. I'll write a check right now for $1,000 to the first person who can give me factual evidence out of my personal bank account that any big government liberal program has done more for society than capitalism. $1,000. Name it. Email it to us at Newsmax. America has succeeded because we have unleashed the individual freedoms and the free exchange of ideas more than any other country in the history of mankind, ever. It's the opposite of censorship. Now, this view used to not be uniquely conservative, but it is now. And liberals don't want you to know that. So they just label everything misinformation or, racist. If you're unfortunate enough to be stuck in an airport, though, and forced to watch CNN and his lineup of talking potatoes, you might be convinced that any conservative network is the landing zone for uneducated, deplorable rubes like us, and CNN is the beacon of honest news. Of course, with the notable exception of paying a multi-million-dollar settlement to high school student Nick Sandeman for, lying. But still, they sell themselves as the most trusted name in news by having self-proclaimed experts that label themselves anti-gun violence or anti-racist. This way, if you disagree with them, even if it's on policy or the merits of the issue, it's not because you may have a difference of opinion, it's because you're a terrible, no-good racist. You see the shift away from the issues? So, folks, I'm sick and tired of these one-way rules. So you know what? New rules. And I'm following those guidelines that have been laid out by the left for the last 4 years. I'm going to oppose every fiber of your presidency, Joe Biden, because I disagree with you on just about every topic. I will troll you. I'll highlight every hypocritical thing that comes out of your administration, like, John Kerry taking a private jet to receive an award, an environmental award in Iceland. Yeah. And when John Kerry says stupid things to recover, like, well, there's no other option for people like me. People like you? We're going to call that out. It's ridiculous. Also, this MAGA movement has appointed more judges in President Trump's first 4 years than any president in the past 4 decades. So, we're going to sue you on every unconstitutional item we can find. Sound familiar? Our judges will halt every dumb, politically motivated, woke waste of your time that you pen, and when we win these motions, as we've already started to do, folks, they will come crawling back to the center. All you folks out there who are furious with what's going on, I am too. I tell people this all the time in my life. Stop complaining. Run for something. Organize something. Anything. School board, town council, Congress, I don't care, whatever. Just run. If you have Republicans in office that you aren't happy with, like, I don't know, Liz Cheney, primary them. And when Democrats have had enough, after we take back the majorities in the House and the Senate next year, if you want to go back to Robert's Rules of Orders, liberals, we will. We'll be here waiting for you. I welcome it. But until you stop calling us Republicans racist, Nazis, terrorists, sexist, istophobic, phobophobes, you get no unity from me. I know I've called for it in the past, but I see your attacks on me, and I'm sick of it. I'm going to use the same cattywampus rules you concocted to beat me and beat you at your own game. I'm going to call you out on every legislative, social justice, and media play you make. Folks, you will see how fast they come crawling back to the old rules. But they're going to have to learn it the hard way, and I need your help. You can sick the Media Matters and all the cowards writing for them in their mom's basement, sitting in a beanbag, naked, eating Cheetos. I don't care. The new rules are in. You wrote